I left, I ran away from Islam because there were so many, because of the community really, and just the way my parents taught me to pray, Sheikh Jamani, and I was just so disregarded as a human and so abused and so much poverty, such a hard life that I ran away from, instead of the community, I ran away from Islam completely and had to, I didn't have to, but I was still searching. So it was like
Yeah.
my journey was the whole Christianity journey and all that. I was just looking for anything. And
Yeah.
yeah, and so now
Yeah,
I'm
And
in,
so
did
go ahead.
is that because you associated like your Islam literally was whatever Shaji said, and then when you found out like this is not right, you just ran away from all that? Is that
yeah,
what really what it was about?
yes, I ran away from all of it. And but I was still looking, I still consider myself Muslim, and I was trying to join another Muslim community, an Egyptian
Mhm.
Muslim community. And then horrible things happened with that community. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just leave Islam altogether.
Yeah.
That was, part of my journey. And we all have our
And just
journey.
yeah, and
Part of
just so our viewers know, like this is the main reason why we do what we do, is because when people are involved in spiritual abuse, which everybody in TMOA is being affected by spiritual abuse, or you could say cults. When people leave the cults, especially cults that are based on some kind of, mainstream religion, you have Christian cults, you can have Buddhist cults, you can have any cult. They take a main body of religion and they twist it to their own purposes and deceive and abuse people. And this is what we have in TMOA. The biggest risk of that, especially when we're talking about Muslim cults, is that people, when you're in a cult, you can't differentiate the actual religion from what is just the cult practices. And then when you suffer those abuses, whenever we, like, for instance, whenever we suffer trauma, like, I'll ask you a question just so people can tie it together. Do you enjoy popcorn and tomato soup now?
Oh my God, no.
Exactly. Right. And it's the same. Have many people have this same, like, I know people that don't eat oatmeal because they grew up eating horse oats. Right. I have people that don't eat tuna fish and eggs because all they ate was tuna fish and boiled eggs growing up in TMOA. And the reason they don't, it's not because they don't like the taste or whatever, it's because it's associated with a trauma that they experienced. So when your trauma is associated with anything that is Islam and you can't tell the difference, people run away from Islam. So literally this cult behavior, this spiritual abuse chases people away from Islam. And don't feel ashamed that you feel like you have to learn your religion all over again, because every single one of us had to do the same exact thing. You had to start a good quote that a mutual friend we have, Hanif J. Williams, he told me he was talking to somebody and they said, I need to learn Islam right back to Alif Bata, and
Same.
that's really what it is.
Yeah,
Yep.
same. I need to. I really do. And it's frustrating. But just to be clear, like, I know that it wasn't Islam. I know clearly it was the cult and the people in that cult and the administration and my parents. Like, I know it was them. It wasn't Islam, because Islam is beautiful. But it didn't help that after I left and joined a different community, I suffered abuse there as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah.
didn't help